Ah, the sounds of summer and the scenes of summer.
Yes.
If you're looking at these video clips, we have a playlist on YouTube. So if you go to YouTube after the show and you search 560 WQAM, and then you look for the Hochman and Crowder playlist there, Solana posts videos from the show, and I'll just give you a little description. I'm showing way too much chest.
Mm-hmm.
And I've got a little vacation shirt, vacation hat on. Crowder's got a Hawaiian shirt on, got a vacation hat, a fishing pole,
You know where I'm headed.
multicolored twine, which shows you know
Yeah.
what you're doing when you're fishing.
Yes, sir. That times out the feet.
And Solana, he's got the sunglasses on, big floppy hat. What kind of shirt is that?
The
Oh, it's a
Marlins.
Marlins shirt. I thought it was a baseball jersey.
It's a Marlins
Yeah.
like floral Hawaiian luau Tua shirt.
I love it. I love it. This show is ready for vacation. In fact, we're all just going to take a nap till 6 o'clock. So if you want to listen, you're more than welcome to. We're just going to take a nap. And we invite you to nap with us if you want.
People dressed like us need a nap. Trust me. I fish with a lot of them.
I think everyone needs a nap.
Yeah, we all need a nap. Remember June 1st when I said this might be the greatest sports month in our South Florida lives?
I believed you.
This month turned out to be the DeMar DeRozan argument on the wrong side.
It just didn't work out for us.
Did we have fun, though? We had fun. I mean, honestly, if I told you that April, half of April, all of May, and a couple months into June, we were going to be doing this, you'd have signed up for this every year.
Oh, 100%. We talked about it yesterday. We can't overlook the 6 series that our hockey and basketball team gave us joy through. I'm not overlooking it. The finals were terrible, but bro, to your point, it was fun.
Matthew Tkachuk had a broken sternum. That's why he didn't play. But if you remember, he did play with a broken sternum. And Aaron Ekblad broke his foot in the first round against Boston. We learned that after the game. Paul Maurice said several players are in danger of missing the beginning of the season. That's how injured they are. And it really tells you how badly this Panthers team wanted it, how much they played for Paul Maurice, because I'll tell you, if they didn't like their coach, you're not putting your sternum on the line.
Nope.
And it really, says mouthfuls about this Panthers team. And, it was ugly last night. What'd they give up? 9 goals last night?
That was real bad.
Yeah, that's a bad ending right there. But you know what? What a team. What a postseason. I won't say what a regular season because it wasn't, but what a postseason. And finals pulled up a little bit short. It was what it was. They were injured. We talked yesterday extensively about the Heat being injured, whether they were injured or not. Listen, broken sternum, broken foot. I mean, they were injured. They were tired. They were injured, and they had gutted out 3 series, and that's how it ended. And it's fine. I love my Panthers.
With all that had happened, the Bruins, the Leafs, and the damn Hurricanes got what they needed from the Panthers, and the Heat culture was there. You hear people talk about it on TV. Everybody understands it. It's a basketball-wide, I'll say, phrase about it. The Panthers gained some national respect. I don't know what we're going to call them, but they gained national respect because the same situation they were in, the Heat were in, where they outmanned at times, yes, and they were still winning. That's what I saw last night. And it's funny, to both closeout games, you saw the fatigue. You saw the injury. We're arguing with Jimmy's ankle. You saw what they pushed through, but you can't. I always say that phrase, don't tell me about the labor, just show me the baby. We can talk about the labor of these two teams and what they did this postseason.
Correct, because there's no baby.
Yeah, we can't talk about the baby with there's no labor.
All we can talk about is the labor.
Yeah, that's all we got.
So The big question is, what do we do now? Because 1 year ago today, this very day, our featured segment was Dr. Chuck talking to us as he went through the Crystal Burger drive-thru in Orlando.
Run it back.
Run it back, because I believe there's a gentleman named Mike Cunio from CBS 4 who might need to try the new Grimace Shake at McDonald's. You haven't heard about the Grimace Shake, the Grimace, big purple blob, celebrating his birthday. I don't know what year. And they have a Grimace Shake now at McDonald's. You familiar with this?
I saw it. I saw some on Twitter.
Yeah, it's purple shake.
That's a whole new summer there.
I mean,
McDonald's
you're going to have Cunio drink a Grimace Shake and Twan Russell.
Yep.
I mean, wait till Joe Zagacki asks for it extra creamy or whatever he says. I mean, the time of our lives this summer.
You know what I want you to do this summer? Go outside one time, 5-10 minutes. Do it for me, Hawk, without your shirt on. Because your chest is so white. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
You never take your shirt off, do you?
In fact, I was outside today. My son and I were playing catch with the baseball. And there's like a tan line there for the neck, huh?
It's a farmer's tan, but you don't grow anything.
Yeah. Well, you don't know that.
You say it with pride. That's crazy how
you don't know that. Perhaps I've got tomatoes and celery and
I know what you got back there, something to fix that cataract. That glaucoma.
I'm growing lenses. I'm a lens farmer.
That's what y'all call it up there?
I'm a lead farmer, mother bleeper. Remember that from Tropic Thunder?
Yeah.
I'm a lead farmer, mother bleeper.
Well, the
summer vacation is upon us. Summer vacation
starts.
It was fun though, man. I mean, listen, I got a couple tweets, not a lot. Most people were just so grateful for the Panthers and the Heat, but there were a couple. 9 goals, embarrassing. Okay, I'll give you that. But I think it was Ira. Was it Ira in one of his tweets today? It said something along the lines of, if you're not the person holding the trophy at the end, the second best thing is to be the team that they played to hold the trophy, because that means you were in the championship game. So it is what it is. Did we want it to end? I mean, listen, Sergei Bobrovsky had such a great postseason that it's a shame he has to go out with a 9. He was gassed. I mean, he was just gassed. Everybody was. I was gassed. You were. Solana was. Jimmy was. Everybody was. It's June 14th. Round of applause for our Heat and Panthers.
Yes, I'm with you. Oh, Bob's not clapping for his defense this morning. I'll tell you that much.
Jimmy, you dressed for vacation?
Apparently, I didn't get the memo.
Crowder's got a new phone. A lot of stuff got lost in the ether.
We only have 3 tickets, fellas.
Wait. Jimmy, what's your address? You like a postcard, Jimmy?
Sure. I'll tell you at the break.
You'll catch us at the free ice cream machine there on Lido Deck.
I'll meet you there.
We had some fun. If you bring up Bradley Beal in the headline, Solana, I'm going to club you in the face.
Who?
No. Bradley Beal? Who's that?
Oh,
stop it.
Wouldn't dare. Wouldn't dare.
Right. Let's get headlines. We're going to talk some hockey today. Randy Moeller will join us, and Josh Appel will join us, and we'll do a little postmortem on the Panthers, a little postmortem on the Heat, and then tomorrow, hopefully, somebody's going to start guzzling a Grimace Shake around 2:30, and we'll all be better men for it. All right, let's get headlines here with Alejandro Solana.
Today, June 14th, I don't want to declare it as the saddest day in South Florida sports.
No.
I wouldn't do that. Instead, I'd like to officially declare June 14th is the day the Marlins season officially begins. Let's go, Marlins!
Let's go!
Let's go, Marlins!
Let's go!
Let's go, Marlins!
They got crushed last night.
Oh. Did they?
Yeah,
I think it was the
9-2.
same score as the Panthers.
Oh, I didn't even look it up, to be quite honest.
I'm 7-2 over the last 9. That's the record I'm keeping.
I think 0-2 in the last 2.
Hey.
It would be funny if they lost 10 straight now. All the attention is finally on the Marlins. Everybody's like, wow, this Luis Arraez guy, he can save our summer. They lose 10 straight now.
He's
not gonna do it.
0 for 43 slump.
These headlines are driven by the new Palmetto Ford Truck Supercenter. Why buy your truck at a car store? Palmetto Ford, we know trucks. I want to read for you guys a couple tweets here. Erin Brown, who covers the Florida Panthers for the Hockey News, she was out there, and after the game, she was just tweeting stuff from Paul Maurice. And I know we're going to hear from him later, but every tweet is crazier than the next. It really is. Paul
He's
Maurice,
a nut job.
Yeah, no, but in terms of the toll this Panthers team had taken by the end of this game.
When David Dwork sent out the first tweet, I'm telling you, he must have known and must have been sworn to secrecy. So the horn ends, Vegas starts hoisting the trophy, and David Dwork sends out a tweet. Matthew Tkachuk missed Game 5 with a broken sternum. And I'm like, oh, he had to have known this, and they must have sworn him to secrecy because he couldn't have found out that soon. And I was like, what? And then, like you said, it got crazier.
Every tweet, again, is crazier. Paul Maurice says at least 4 players were skating with broken bones, including Tkachuk, which we know is a broken sternum. Aaron Ekblad, next tweet. Aaron Ekblad has a laundry list of injuries. Broken foot, suffered in the Boston series. 2 shoulder dislocations, oblique tears. Plural, oblique tears. I had to look up what the hell an oblique was. Nobody knows what the hell that is. Next tweet, Radko Gudas playing with a high ankle sprain. That's cute, Radko. You have a beard like that, and this guy, your teammates are playing with broken foots. I'm glad you suited up.
Pretty sure the plural of foot is feet,
but foots, huh?
We're on vacation. I mean, anything goes.
I'm drunk already. I've already had 3 pina coladas.
How many total broken foots was there on the?
And then Paul Maurice quote, "We're going to have a hell of a time making the playoffs next year. That's a fact because it's hard." And then he adds, he anticipates some guys will need 4 to 6 months to heal after surgery. Yeah, you are going to have a tough time making the playoffs next year. You're going to have no team.
I mean, it's crazy. These guys gutted it out. I remember a couple times in Game 4, Matthew Tkachuk, he's going to get checked into the boards, and he kind of stops and you're like, man, something hurts. His shoulder hurts. Nah, broken sternum. You can understand why you don't want to get checked into the boards. Broken sternum.
That's nuts. That's where all your ribs connect. Every time you breathe, it hurts.
Chuck told me that he has admitted people to the hospital just due to pain and the amount of pain medication that they need to be on for a broken sternum. He's like, it's like, that's insane that someone's out there skating with that.
And they needed him. You just think about it. They needed Ekblad. They needed Tkachuk. All these guys, they would not have been in the finals if those guys didn't play through the pain. We're not making excuses. This is fact.
Mm-hmm.
So last night, 9-3 was your final score. Vegas wins their first Stanley Cup final. They waited an incredibly long, dreadful 6 years for it.
I mean, what that fan base has gone through over all those 6 years they've been in existence to finally be able to hoist that cup. Cheers to them.
They are good.
The Miami Heat, they're having their exit interviews right now. Coach Spo is already spoke. Max Strus, Bam Adebayo, they all spoke as well. Omar Yurtseven, Nikola Jovic as well. We'll have some sound from that.
What did Yurt and Jovic have to say? It's pretty important going into the offseason to hear what they have to say.
I don't know why you're lashing out at me. I'm just providing a list of players who've spoken. But if you'd like to know, Nikola Jovic has let it be known that he bulked up from the start of the season to the end. He was at 222.
Let it be known he wants to be traded.
And he finished the season at 239.
Demands a trade.
I'm glad he could make it. He was probably exhausted after that playoff run.
And did you guys see, like, very, very classy move by Jokic, the Finals MVP, to come over, give everybody on the Heat a hug? Like, that was really cool of him.
Yeah.
And him and Jovic, like, Jovic almost seemed happy to go talk to him. I get it. Like, he's a European. Jokic is the greatest, maybe, European player in a very long time, and Jovic is trying to emulate his career, but do it behind the scenes. I mean, this guy was giddy after the Heat.
But they're
just
both
lost the
Serbian,
finals.
right?
They're tight.
Yeah.
They went out to eat in Denver. I think before game 1 or 2. Yeah.
I mean, Serbia. How big is Serbia? Like the size of Maryland?
That's a good question, Hawk.
All right, they've got to have a pretty big population, though, Serbia.
Yeah, no, it used to be part of Yugoslavia. Like it's a very nice country, but I don't think size-wise it's
6.8
So when
6.8 million as of 2021. Yeah. No. Birds. Yeah, 6.8 million people.
I don't know why you're lashing out at me, Solana.
I did see. I'll have this sound for you.
That's a great answer, though, because what else would it be?
People?
I did see Coach Spo was asked about Jimmy Butler's ankle, and he said he's not going to make excuses for Jimmy Butler, and that's not why they lost the NBA Finals.
True.
I mean, Kachuk had a broken sternum, okay?
Yeah. That story to follow the hockey story, Solana. Yeah, the hell with this ankle.
No, not the hell with this ankle.
The hell
No,
with this
it's
ankle.
not the hell with this ankle.
I'm kind of down with the hell with this ankle.
A broken sternum, a broken foot, playing 3 series after. The hell
You
with that
just told
ankle.
Radko Gudas to tough it out because he had a high ankle sprain.
Yeah, but his teammates are playing with broken bones, and Radko Gudas is the most badass guy on the team. Like, you can't get held out. Matthew Tkachuk can't even put on his pads pregame. He needs help. He played game 4 like that with a broken sternum, and you're Radko mother bleeping Gudas. Like, you can't tell your team, sorry guys, high ankle sprain, not playing tonight. I mean, you can't do that in a hockey locker room. Right. No, that's all I'm saying. Like, he should have played. I'm glad he did.
And so should Jimmy.
Yeah, he should.
Right. So the hell with the ankles.
No,
Hell with them ankles.
but I mean, if Radko Gudas was slowed down a bit because of an injury, you'd understand it. You totally understand it.
Huh. That doesn't sound like what you meant when you said, hey, Radko Gudas, get the hell out of here with that ankle.
It's not understanding.
Just throwing in this note here. The Washington Wizards and Bradley Beal will work together to find a trade for 3-time All-Star if the team elects to reset the roster in the near future, with the Eastern Conference champion Miami Heat set to emerge as a prominent potential suitor, per Shams Charania.
It's so shocking that the Heat are a prominent suitor for Bradley Beal. Oh, I mean, it's so shocking. Who got this scoop? This is some scoop. This is a Shams bomb. What a scoop we have here.
I like Bradley Beal.
Wow. I like Bradley Beal, too. I'm annoyed by how many years we've had this. The Heat are after Bradley Beal. Bradley Beal wants to play for the Heat. I hope he comes here. I am so tired of hearing, hey, guess what, fellas? Bradley Beal might be available, and the Heat might be interested. I know this. Since 2016.
But every time anyone's available, the Heat are in it. We found out Damian Lillard, the Heat were talking to him trade deadline.
Yep.
KD, Pat Riley went and talked to KD, knowing we didn't have the assets to get him. If you're the hot girl, you have some dates lined up, Hawk.
But we've heard the Bradley Beal thing. Like, isn't it understood at this point?
Yeah, but
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, it doesn't, like, everyone now is retweeting this Shams story. Like, but we've known this for 5 years. 5 years. It's understood. This would be like McDonald's tweeting out, guess what? We have Big Macs today. Huh? You have them every day. Give me an announcement when you don't have them.
So you want to know when Bradley Beal is not interested in Miami?
Or when he gets here.
One of the two.
We know that he's interested. We know that they're interested. Like, we know this. And you know this, man.
It's summer, Hawk. Get ready for some crazy stories now.
But that's not a crazy story. That is a standard, like that. That's, oh, you're interested in renting this apartment? It comes with a sink. Huh? I hope so. That's that.
I hope it just comes with a bathroom.
Okay, me too.
I was at a house in Africa that had no bathroom.
I recall.
That's a
3-0.
3-0. They were living good.
So what'd you do?
Anything else, Solana?
Yeah, by the way, to add salt in the wound, Jonathan Marchessault won the Conn Smythe Trophy, the playoff MVP, yesterday.
We're back there. We did like 8 minutes on the Heat. You moved on to on the Panthers. You moved on to Bradley Beal.
I know, but I forgot to mention that, and I don't want to talk about it again, so I'm just throwing it out there.
All right.
We didn't protect him.
No, we did not.
The good move.
I think he would go on to be the MVP of the
Anything else?
Marlins, Mariners, tonight, 9:40 p.m. in Seattle. Marlins trying to avoid getting swept.
All right.